Hello? Hi. Hi, Milky. Nerd? Well, I'm definitely a nerd. You're not wrong on that. How are we all today? It's just Milky. How are you today, Milky? I have my V here, ready to go. Full and unopened. And I'm going to be doing some... You're Milky? Alright. I'm going to be doing some rimworld with Twitch Toolkit, if I've set it up correctly. Here's the source. I'm going to be starting a new colony because I don't like adding new mods to an existing save. And I've added quite a few mods since I last streamed. A week is apparently a long time when it comes to rimworld. So I'm gonna... New colony. Should I put a little poll on which scenario I should do? There is a lot of them. And if this is going to be a TTK based stream, it would make sense for the... Thank you, Stream Elements. It would make sense for the... what I'm doing. But I don't have to. So many commands? Have you even looked at the commands yet? Unless there's already got the purchase list from when I was testing it out prior to stream. Oh, you've got the website? Okay. If you go to the one on my purchase list, it's got all the modded items and their costs and everything. In case you're on like the general wiki. I think I'm gonna go with the classic rimworld experience because are they all just buy items? There's a command list on the website if you do... Are you on my website for a start? Like my specific, all the items, all the commands, all the everything. You are on mine? So basically in the top right there should be a little command list and you can look through that. You can join as a colonist, you can cause events to happen, like you could rain a meteor down on my head, you could summon in items. You're gonna have to wait for me to get into the save first. I'm gonna go with classic. And then we've also got all of these storytellers. I feel like there's... no, they're just doubling up like they have in the past. I thought there was more, but... no. We can even go without a storyteller pack and just have events happen from chat commands. Hi Sleepy, how you doing? Once again, I love the little hug emote. I think I'm gonna go with the storyteller packs only, which means you're gonna vote every couple of minutes on a event to happen, and that's how events are going to happen rather than just completely chosen by one of these people. I'm going to go adventure story just to challenge myself a little bit because I usually play community builder. I am definitely a baby gamer in this game. And this is where I choose which ones to add. By default it's just the HODL but I might just add all of them and see what happens. All storyteller packs will consider global weights when choosing which votes to use. A weight of 0 would never be picked. Raid strategies and diseases. I think I'm just going to add all of them. Unless... actually no, I'm going to add these two. HODLbot is enabled by default, and I'll also add the classic and most balanced one. Sleepy's doing good? That's good, Sleepy. I hope you enjoy your stay here, chilling in with this chat. Okay, that's good. Power armor suit is going to be the seed, apparently. That seems appropriate. I'll just do my regular settings, I think. Increase rainfall, increase temperature. But that's about it. Generate. Shiny says hi. Hi, Shiny. Tell Shiny I say hi too. That would make sense for prison breakouts to be more dangerous with weapons. Where'll I go? If I just go here and search for a nearby, maybe Caldera? Where's that put me? It's not really near any traders I'd like to be close to, if trading even happens. Maybe I go around here and search for a Caldera. Oh, there's one right here with the river going through. Hopefully that'll be fine with our distance to this colony. And also increase the size. Maybe to large. Does that actually change much on here? Yeah, it does. Okay, we're a large cell with a Caldera, because I like Caldera maps. I think that's it for this page. And then we can choose an ideologian. I think we're going to have a fluid ideologian, because I don't know if TTK does much with ideologian, and I want it to be able to change. I don't know. But then we're going to choose all of this for a start. I don't think I've never done a proper cannibal cult start. So what would that look like? Circuitism would be the insects are revered. Ideological, animist, secular spirituality. Putting one's faith in rituals, prayer, or powers beyond only delays one's personal growth. Agnosticism, omnism, pantheism. Cult of personality is driven to question the crown of a king or queen. Buddhist, circuitism, esotericism, hedonism. Corruption, essential, required incantation. You know, I'm gonna go with Eldritch Cult. That sounds fun. There are ancient entities in this universe more powerful than mere gods. An Eldritch Cannibal Cult. Let's go straight to the cannibal. Which should be somewhere around here. Where is the cannibalism? There's blood feeding. Sweet tooth. Oh, you can only choose a low or medium impact. You can't choose a high impact. Why is that? If I go back, is it special to Eldritch Cult? So if I choose hedonism, would that also be the case? Yeah, it would. Okay, change in plans. We'll go Eldritch Cult, and they are going to want to... What's astrology? Careful examination of the stars will unlock mystical powers far beyond our wildest imagination. We'll do... What's Gestalt? There shouldn't even be such a thing as individualism. No thanks. Bigotry is absolute never be. We'll do egalitarian. I don't know. Let's see if we can make cannibalism acceptable, at the very least. And change this the way that I like it. Free and approved. I think that's good. I always leave these as default because I don't like worrying about them, so I think this is good. Should I give it a name? I don't know if I can. There we go. Actually can. We'll call it Cthulhism. Just so it's easier for me to know which one's mine and which one's not. Style category Eldritch and Ultralist. Or Ultrist. I don't know how that's gonna look. Sounds interesting. Colonists. Yes. What's our team skills like? They're not too great with construction, so I'll get somebody who's got... Oh. The only other person that has a burning passion for construction also has a 4. And the only person that has higher than 4 is no passion for construction. What about chefs? Who's good at cooking? What's our cooking skill? It's 5 with a natural. Yeah, and it goes... The levels of passion for skills in this goes minor passion, burning passion, and I think this just means they're a natural at it, at whatever skill they're at, this little icon. It's definitely added by a mod, I can tell you that much. I don't know what this is. This might be like a no passion. Oh no, it's called apathy. It's like they don't even care about it. So there's a level below just no passion. Interesting. Oh, and there's a... Is that critical passion? No, there's critical elsewhere. I don't know what passion this is, but it's really... It must be really good. Okay, sure, we'll get... That'll be our construction, our mining doesn't matter so much. Cooking... intellectual is good. Is there anybody here that's good at medical? There's an 11 with no passion, and a bunch of 1s with no passion. What's our current medical? 3 with no passion. May as well add a... doctor. Okay. And then our plants went down, so we're going to want somebody to replace probably this person. Even though they've got the burning passion for intellectual, they're kind of useless in every other way. So maybe if I get this person here, we'll get some burning passion for intellectual, but it's at a 10 now. Got good medical, alright construction and mining. Okay, I think that's fine, other than the asthma. Setup takes so long. Ugh. We're nearly done, Milky. I could do prepare carefully and make it longer, but I don't really care. We just need to make sure we keep up with the medicine for chemicals. Asthma. Okay. We've got a character named Chemical. I like that. That's very nice. Because I've been watching a... Actually, I finished watching a show, but there's new stuff coming out for it. I'm up to date on a show where there's a character named Chemical. It's very wonderful. I do not recommend that show if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's The Boys. If you know, you know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi, listening to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Yeah. Oh, we're in a... Is this a jungle? Emily plaintively snuggled up to chemical. Okay. When can you start doing commands? Now. If you do exclamation point purchase list, you can get up the list of commands, but I think you've already got it, Milky. What is a pawn? This is a pawn. Betty, Chemical, and Candace are all pawns. You don't have coins. Why don't you have coins? Okay. If you do exclamation point BAL, B-A-L, you'll be able to see your coins, but you should have... Oh, I've got a minimum? I see. Ancient microwave, what is this? They costed 1. Oh, hello. Right, I think those are just like... Let me find an example if there's one on the map. Oh, like this. There's like props from the ancients. Like this is an ancient car, this is an ancient macro engine block. These are just microwaves, they'll give me some resources. Okay. For now, I'll allow everything. I've got a tool for that actually. If I press home, I allow everything. But I also follow that item that I've got selected. The keybinds aren't great. Why are you sick? There's a worm right here. That doesn't look nice. Nobody summoned it, but there's just a worm here. Crypto secrets. Oh, that's why you're all puking. Okay, that's fine. What looks like a good area to start? Here is quite defensible, but it's got a swampy area or a marshy area, I don't know. So I might start in this sort of area. Oh, right next to the ancient danger? Maybe not. You've purchased 2 cowboy hats. Also, if after your message, after your command, you put a little message, it'll come up here, is what I've read somewhere. So you could say, enjoy the hats or whatever. I don't know if it's for specific commands, and I'm assuming it's not, but it very well could be. This can just be a regular stockpile zone, I don't really care. And wheel dig. Actually no, here looks... No, I want to dig somewhat near the stockpile zone. So I'll dig into this rock here for a start. I know there's another command that costs, I think, 150 coins. It is to add yourself to the list. It's exclamation mark join or something. It'll add you to a waiting list of who's becoming a colonist. You're buying a crayfish. Right. You can't buy it because it doesn't, you don't have the coins minimum. It didn't come up with that message. Huh, that's disappointing. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, first things first though, we'll get them to mine out a little area. Here should do. And we're gonna cancel these actually. cancel. I want to grab the mine tool. I guess here. No, not there. Checking your balance. I'll put a fridge here, I think. And then I can add area like that. And dig that out. You've bought some more crayfishes. 110. Okay. There's a lot of crayfish on the map now. But they're all in like singular stacks, so it's going to be hard to find. Are you enjoying buying items, Milky? 310 crayfish for me? Oh damn, that's a lot of crayfish. Oh, you've joined the queue. Okay. Nice. I don't know how to find the queue. I think I should be able to find it. It's not in Toolkit Core. Unless it's here? That's settings. Name queue. Yeah, there we go. Milky Paper is waiting in the queue for a colonist. Very epic. Does this mean that I have to go through and set them to someone? I can also see your user data. What's this? I can give you coins. I can... Okay. Alright, who do you want to be? Just as a test. What does crayfish do? I can cook it into food. That's all it really is. I can cook it into food, or I could use it at the sushi table. But it's particularly fish that I need to use at the sushi table, and crayfish counts as a seafood item, so it counts towards the sushi table. Yum crayfish. I bet my colonists think the same thing. Speaking of which, you could be one, maybe. I think. You just have to choose which one you want to be. The options are Betty, Candace, or Kimiko. You don't know which one? You want to be Kimiko? Okay. If I go back to Kimiko, assigned, can I drag you up? Or if I go... Did that work? I don't know. Oh yeah, it worked. If you... You might be able to tell your pawn to do things. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still learning how this works though, so it might even... If I keep you in the queue, it might... We'll see if it... Okay, so it might be... Since that leave command didn't work for you, it might be that the next pawn that it spawns around will be Milky Paper, in which case that might be your pawn. Unless there's a command for spawning a pawn. There very well might be. I'm gonna add a door here for them. Dang. You don't wanna... You just wanted to make the colonists leave. Thanks. Oh, it's too hot outside. It is 40 degrees and this is only kinda yellowish green. It was just the top one. The top command. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give them a little long drop over here and a water tub over there. Just so they can wash closer to the thistle stuff, and I'm going to give them some sleeping spots. And a growing zone. What is Arsenal doing? Wandering, and Betty is gathering crayfish. Okay. Yeah, see, there's the crayfish that you've got me. It'll spoil in 1.6 days, but that is a food item for now. It should keep us going for a little bit. If I add a growing zone, there's not really many. There's a few bright green spots around the map, but there's few and far between. So we won't be making use of those. Instead, I'll make a little growing zone here and another separate one here. This can be for food and this can be for medicine. So, where's medicine? Heal root. We don't have anybody with growing skill 8. Okay. Sure. And this can be what's the fastest growing, but not so bad. Rice should be good. I don't particularly want to plant radishes because those... Okay. You just bought me an Arco centipede. I just saw you give yourself the coins and then soon afterwards buy that. Right. Tried... This is just mine now. I hope you know that it's just a pet. And... What's this? Nuclear invasion mech hive Victor sent a new ship to land on the planet. Did you see a pole at all? Because that should have come from a pole, but I didn't see one. Are they good at fighting? I've never even heard of this thing. Considering it's an Arco centipede, I'm pretty sure it will be. Because in the base game, you've got regular centipedes, which are not actually little bugs. You didn't see a pole? I'll have to go into my mod settings then. But the regular centipede will... It's a robot thing that is incredibly difficult to fight when you're at low levels, especially with only melee weapons. I find, at least. But an Arco is like it's like a really high-powered centipede. In this game, you've got, just watching you giving yourself more money. In this game, you've got a few tiers of like tech and stuff. One of them is glitter tech, which is the best medicine you can get in the game, and I think that's along the level of where Arco is at. Actually no, Arco will be above glitter tech, because even glitter tech people can't really understand how to make Arco tech stuff. And now you're giving yourself more coins? Oh, it didn't give you that because the number was too big. Okay. No item by the name of human could be found. You can buy... You can cause... If you go into the events tab, there is an event that causes a wild person to wander in. Or maybe it could be buy porn. This is just mechanoid presence stuff though. What I'm going to do is go into my mod settings. It should be Twitch Toolkit. There's free mods that I got for this, but this one... Yes, this is the one where I can just send polls to chat. Okay. But there should be a vote window somewhere. It should open a window in-game displaying the poll with choices and remaining time. Amount of time that the amount of time and minutes viewers have to vote for polls, and the maximum amount of choices Twitch Toolkit's polls are allowed to have. Okay. There's no like... Might be in cooldowns even. Should events have cooldowns? Apparently yes. Amount of days for an event be on cooldown for. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. This action cannot be performed while the game is paused. I'm sorry. There you go. Viewer joins. A new pawn has been purchased by Milky Paper. Let's welcome them to the colony. Hello! This is you now. I think this time you can control the pawn. And I'm gonna check if you're... Oh no, you're not in the name queue anymore. Okay. So you can put yourself in the queue, and then you buy a person or whatever. Got it. I'm gonna take a sip out of my V for now. What did you do? Oh, you didn't do anything. We just amassed a huge wealth. That is not a good thing, by the way. Anyway, got a quest for the Ark and Nexus. Oh, okay. For context, they only send this message when we have a lot of colony wealth. It's this quest. Yeah, you're buying tornadoes. Okay. Is that just one? Okay, it's just one. What is Milky Paper? What is your into Cthulhuism? You're pretty good at medical, social, and animals. Does that sound like you, Milky? That's going towards the Arco Centipede, that tornado, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, it dissipated. Sorry about that. Oh, and look at the range on this thing. Here is the Arco Centipede, and if I hover over Disintegrator, it can't shoot within this range, but it can shoot within this range. That is a massive range. What did you discover? Yeah, that is also a thing. That's gonna be lovely to clean up. Although, why does it just say clear? It should be raining vomit. I mean, there is vomit there, but I think that's just from when the colonists... Never mind, it has started raining vomit. What does it do? It reduces the accuracy of ranged weapons, extinguish fires, slows people down, and covers the ground in vomit. Basically a normal rainstorm. Just needed a little time? Yeah, sometimes they do. Okay, what I'm gonna do is add another sleeping spot for you, Milky, and what else will I do? What do I need to start with? Oh, you're lurking now? Alright, enjoy your lurk. Okay, I should get the priority set. Firefight at 1, patient at 1. You're the good doctors, you can do doctoring. Priority 1. Milky can do doctoring at priority 2. Bed rest is only really something I like adding or increasing priority of when we're at large colonies or if somebody gets sick. Oh, both Arsino and Candace cannot do hauling. Okay. That just means that We'll have Hall Plus at priority 1 for Betty and Milky, and regular Hall. Milky's gonna have to top priority the... Actually no, not Milky. Betty's gonna have to top priority hauling. At least Arseno can clean, so that's what they'll do. Candace is gonna be our researcher, don't worry about genetics. Or fishing. Or writing. And from here we do... Who's got the highest childcare? Social, you can do childcare. No, you can do child... Arseno can do childcare, Candace can do something else, maybe wardening. Milky, not really got high social, you just want to get a higher social, so you can do entertaining, selling and waiting. But we don't really have anybody coming to the colony because we don't have any guest beds. These people can not worry about this quite so much. Set it to a priority 4 actually. Handling. Arseno's the best at animal handling, so they can be set to animal handling. Milky Paper's probably not going to cause food poisoning, but Betty has a passion for cooking, so you can both do cooking. Hunting goes to Arseno as well. Constructing, yes, very important, as is growing. But only one person's really good at plants. Pardon me. So they can do the plants. Nobody can do quarrying. Plant cutting can also go to Milky. And then smithing, tailoring and crafting, we don't have anybody really good at that, so everybody can do that. I can get everybody trained up to do that. But Candace can do arts before they do smithing, tailoring and crafting. And before they do any of that, they'll research. Okay. Good priorities. Betty flirted with Candace by implying good things about her own body. Candace thanked Betty. Okay. Okay, can I just... Can I just use the skills on this Arco Centipede? Like that? Yeah, I can. Shit. Get out of there. That was far larger than I expected, and I think the worm... Nope, the worm is fine. Unless that was a different worm. But Arseno's died, right. That was not the intended outcome. At least they were kinda shit. What were they set to anyway? I think they were one of the social people. Betty, what is your healthcare? You will never do doctoring. I think this deserves a load save. But when was this autosave from? 721. 725, so not that long ago. Maybe a little bit before I set priorities though. Okay. I will load that and then make a new save folder for this. The safe. Luckily, Milky's been away and has not been buying stuff. And we'll call it TTK. Okay. Oh no, the priorities were set by then. Oh no, they were partly set. I have to remember what I set for everything. Cooking, hunting, construction, growing, mining, quarry, cut. Everybody can smith and tailor. Like that. And that should be good now. Now I'll set some schedule up, that's good. Okay. That's a worm still lives, god damn it. Can I, if I draft this, can I get it to go here? I'm gonna save before I use any of the Arco Centipede's abilities because of how powerful this thing is. Start with the twin coiled laser on it. Hey now, you leave Betty alone. Okay, it's twin coiled lasering. So that should be good. Now it's disintegrating. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Drafting it out though. Oh! Was it an insta-kill? Looks like it might have been. Maybe it was because of the worm already being hurt. Who is my doctor? That would be Arseno. So you can rescue Betty. And now I'm gonna tell everybody to carry at least 2 meds with them. And then by the time these are made, I can switch that to medicinal herbs medication. Okay. The worm. Nice, okay. So I think if I set a butcher spot up, we can even get that butchered, and we can get maybe not the meat because it's we don't have a proper kitchen set up, and the cleanliness of outside is not going to be good when we've got vomit rain happening. I don't actually know what's going on with the vomit rain. There's not much vomit around apart from this here, and I think that it was from the original landing. If I set a butcher spot up though, in production. Not a crafting spot. Do we not have butcher spots? Doesn't look like we have any butcher spots. I'm gonna have to make a butcher. Oh no, it'll be in kitchen. Because I've got all these new tabs from mods. And here, butcher creature, forever, allow humans. Okay. Make fish food. Huh. We can make fish food for fish if we get any pets. Nice. Who is my chef? That'll be Betty and Milky. So Milky is butchering the worm. Did I undraft you? It looks like I did. Okay. I got only 26 lizard skin from that. I'd expect a lot more, considering it's a worm. Essentially a dragon. Huh. Either way, they're digging into the mountainside. We should have a freezer room soon. And I can put like a little butchery here and then a kitchen wrapping around. Dining table here maybe. Okay. Betty, you still have bites. And you're dying in 24 hours. You should go rest. Yeah. You need rescue, so perhaps don't do what you're doing. Either way, it looks like you've been healed. Everybody's upset. I want to see the wealth of our colony. So it went from 19,000 at the start to 4. Am I reading this right? 4 million. We went from 20,000 colony wealth up to 4 million colony wealth. Okay. Thanks, Milky. That is a lot. And I think it's all just from creatures. Yeah, it is. It's just because of the fucking the Arco centipede that we have. And now I've got an infection. Betty got an infection in her foot. But we've got industrial meds, so it should be fine. Okay. Everybody's upset though. Why is everybody upset? Natural optimism, squeaky clean, disturbed sleep, need the bathroom, ate without table, soaking wet, missing just form, slept on the ground, missing eldritch chancel, slept outside, sweaty, slept in this heat, sick, greedy for an impressive bedroom, recreation deprived, and an intense pain. That is quite the number of things to be upset about. Also, sky high expectations is only because we've got the Arco centipede. There we go. Milky's going on a food binge. I'm going to add some recreation for them so they at least have something to do, so that side of things isn't going to be so upsetting for them. What else are they upset about? No table, no sleep, not comfortable, wet on ground. Okay. What I might do even is get a little hut sorted for them so they don't have to sleep outside. Put it here. We don't have enough wood for it, but actually no, that's not a good shape and size. I'd rather put it here. Just a little room here. Oh, is that a 2 wide middle? Okay. If I do these doors, that'll be fine. Yummy? What's yummy? Welcome back, Milky. Chop some wood around. Also, you're having a mental breakdown, by the way. Hold up. Oh, you're just on a food binge. That's right. They saying yummy because of your food binge? I've just noticed your name is Meeky Paper. I don't know how that happened. I think I can figure it out though. Right. Milky Paper doesn't have an L in the name. How fun. The crayfish have rotted away. That's unfortunate. Okay, Candace obtained iron will and went catatonic. Okay. Candace's will is an iron shield. She keeps going pretty thick and thin when others broke down long ago. Okay. So Candace is gone catatonic, but now has an iron will. Fun. Shooting has a little disabled next to it. Why is shooting disabled? Is it disabled for everyone else? No, they can shoot. Oh no, it's disabled for melee as well. But I don't get what this little symbol is next to their shooting. Huh. Candace spent her formative years on a glitter world in the core region where she and her friends pursued lives of idle pleasure. As she grew up, she began to find the life of ease unfulfilling. She decided to look for a more challenging path. Hunting disabled, hauling disabled, cleaning disabled, hauling urgently disabled, finishing off disabled, watching prisoners disabled, watching prisoners watch prisoner disabled. How fun. Dilettante. Many years an investigative reporter, she was notorious for making chaotic reports from exotic locations. Although seen as a lightweight by her critics, she managed to break several high-profile stories after lengthy investigations. So why is shooting disabled? Wimp, iron-willed, incapable of dumb labour and violent, because of core dilettante? Huh. How fun. And the Arco Centipede's still around here making noise. Oh, what it needs very little sleep and melee dodging. Right. What are your needs? You're good on food. What do you eat, actually? I don't see much. Anyway, I'm gonna train you on everything. Okay, They're gonna need rooms, but this room should do for now for them. And then I can put a stockpile zone in there. And remove that one. Who's my builder? That would be Betty and Milky. Betty, what are you doing? You're hauling, and Milky is sleeping. What would Milky do before they construct, though? They would cook, entertain, sell and wait, haul plus, and basic. I guess we'll see when you wake up what you're gonna do, Milky. Medical attention. Betty. Why do you need a medical? You'll be fine. Yeah, you're nearly cured of an infection. We don't really need to waste more meds on you. And everything else is fine. I'm just gonna need to put a passive cooler in this room when it's built. Okay, still upset because you slept on the ground and it's hot and you're soaking wet. Yeah, this vomit rain's been going on for a few days now, actually. I wonder if it's ever gonna clear, or if somebody's gonna have to clear it from chat. Which very well may be the case. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Betty has broken down and is wandering in sadness. Okay. Sure. Wait, what was the final straw? It was serious pain. Okay. Why is this upset? The incident tornadoes encountered an exception while executing. Well, we saw tornadoes happen before, so it should be fine. Don't worry about it. Also, why do these just never get cut? They always just remove them delicately when you're building walls. Also, the worm meat's rotted away. Okay. Now, if I chuck some beds in here for everyone, and put a floor down. Or not. I can't put a floor there. I'll have to put bridges. Oh, maybe not bridges, but where is it? Where would it be? It'll be foundation, which is structure. Oh, it costs concrete, but I don't have any steel. Maybe not then. Maybe if I try to put bridge there? Where is it? Wooden bridge. Oh yeah, I can bridges down. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hold up. Never mind, it stopped itself. Okay. There are now bridges everywhere. I still feel like I'm gonna sneeze though. It's really weird. Not a pleasant sensation. Oh, why is this not allowed? Is there a lot of stuff that's just not allowed? Oh, there are 20 things across the map that weren't allowed. Okay. I wonder if a lot of that was steel that it starts us with. Haha, cave bear. Okay, we're down to 2 working colonists now, Milky and Asano. Okay. What else is there to do? Yes, I need to put a research table down. Which event should happen next? Foreigner, disease, environment. So, can I summon Milky to make a decision? Hey Milky. The window actually showed up, so I wonder if the previous event was just a random event. So foreigner, I think somebody shows up, asks to join. That doesn't seem right though. Disease means one of my colonists gets a disease. Environment, I'm not so sure on what happens there. So if anybody wants to vote in the chat, you can do that now, and it should do stuff. Anyway, I can plant obelisks around. I don't know what this does. Maybe the people will look at it and it'll help their happiness. Their creation, sorry. Why are the lemons not allowed? Hold up. Allow everything, please. Okay. I think either way, we don't need to worry about raids so much because of Arco Centipede. Unless the raid contains 5 Arco Centipedes, which is probably not something that can happen. What's Milky Paper doing? You are butchering an animal that is all the way across the map. This tortoise. Okay. What is Asano doing? Feeding a packaged survival meal. And we got a disease. The result from that poll was that there is a disease. Muscle parasites. Which, is not as bad as it could have been. It's just on Betty, and it's gonna cause pain, but that won't last long. They'll just need to tend it a bunch of times and it'll go away. Place blueprints over mountain rock. Huh, okay. That's kinda not fun, so maybe I'll make a dumping stockpile. So I can put rotting animal carcasses and stone chunks. Put that there. This is a big map. I did not anticipate large to be quite this large. How many steam geysers are there on this map? If I select similar and go from here to here, it's 8. You're back, but you're going to be lurking while you do some things. Have fun? Alright, you have fun, Sleepy. Enjoy your lurk. Oh! Time to name the colony. I'm just going to choose a random one that's easy to pronounce. Doisbo. and Dinrune. Not too sold on this. Daylor and Dinrune. Okay. It's alright. Who's on hauling? Which foreigner event should happen? We've got another poll. Yay. We can either get a visitor come and say hi, we could get the man in black to come by and the man in black would join. The traveller, I think, is just somebody going past the colony. So it's up to chat again. I think if nobody chooses, it just chooses a random one out of the three. So there's a good chance I'm just going to get the man in black happen. Which is alright, I guess. Just means we can still have that happen later if something goes wrong, but it would have to be somebody buying it, I think. Unless the poll will show man in black again. What are you doing, Milky Paper? You're eating the packaged survival meals that are all the way across the map. I'm actually going to set these to haul urgently, just so they get hauled instead of everybody having to go out all the way out to this side of the map just to get a meal. This is a massive map. I'm probably used to maps being maybe half this size. Okay, either way, we got a group of travellers passing by. Hello, group of travellers. Enjoy your walk, I guess. Asano has broken down and is wandering in sadness because they didn't have enough fun. Okay. I'm just gonna destroy that since they've got one bed done, so Milky can sleep inside. So that hopefully Milky doesn't have a breakdown, because their catharsis should be ending soon. Yes. Yes it is. If I get an Eldritch Chancel, then that'll also decrease the amount of upset everybody is. Oh, and then we've also got fecal sludge to take care of. Oh, there goes the animal. That took one hit. Time for some retribution. Draft that and attack the panther. You gonna attack the panther, or do we have to make you do it? Because that was quite rude of that panther. Okay, undraft. Oh my god, it's a chinchilla. I love these little things. They're so cute. Somehow they're even cuter in this game. Hello, chinchilla. You're set to tame now. So this obelisk, does this have a roof above it? It looks like it does, but I can't tell. Build roof area. Okay, it doesn't look like it has any. Unless there's a show roofing. No, there's nothing above the obelisk. We'll cook the dog then. and we'll put a burn pit down for now, but I want to work towards, put it there. I want to work towards making the fertilizer for the crop fields with the fecal matter. What is Milky doing now? Washing Candace. This is it's really defensible, this place. So even if a raid does happen, they won't be able to get into the colony that easily. And I've got a huge melee, well, not even melee, we've got a huge attack advantage. And Betty is wandering in sadness because they're tired. Does that mean that they're just gonna stay up and wander around? How fun. Thank you, Betty. Very cool. Oh, also, you can probably tell, but my headset came down. It arrived. I think the audio quality is better, but I'm not sure, so you'll have to tell me if it's not as good. Because I can tell from looking at my audio mixer that there is some sound just constantly coming through, rather than the other mic which just had some filters on it that were stopping the sound from coming through. I put the filters on this mic, but I didn't see much of a difference. After how long of living near that did they finally find the ancient danger? After like 5 days of living right next to the ancient danger, somebody has noticed the ancient danger. Thank you, Betty. Okay, people are starving. Candace is starving. Who's on feeding Candace? Can you feed Candace? You will never do doctoring. Can Milky feed Candace? Yes. And you're feeding lemons to Candace. Okay. Oh, steel scrap. Or steel slag chunk. I'll take that. Oh no. Milky's gone berserk. Okay. Don't beat up the defenseless people. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Ooh. It would seem that the Arco Centipede does have a big melee advantage too. And Milky Paper is now dead. Lovely. Okay, thank you, Arco Centipede. Ooh. Can I set you to not attack the colonists, but attack the raiders? I don't know if I can. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe it's in the animals tab. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm gonna message Milky since they're not here. Cool. Love that. Right, how's Betty doing? Betty's doing okay. They'll be fine. I'll remove Betty's bed since they're not in it. See if Asana can rescue them. Very good. Oh, Hunter doesn't... Oh, Asana doesn't have a ranged weapon. Equip that. And Candace is catatonic. Ahaha, bye! Yeah, so you went berserk and started attacking the other colonists, and then the Arco Centipede said no and simply one-shot you. You didn't even get to fight back, it just came up to you and whacked you over the head and you died, essentially. I kinda don't even blame the Arco Centipede, because, your pawn was beating up somebody who could not fight back because they were downed and cannot walk around. Betty cannot walk. Eldritch Funeral. We can have an Eldritch Funeral for you. Hold on, let me make a, grave. I want to have an Eldritch Funeral. Yeah, they'll do. Who's now on constructing? That would be Betty, who is downed. Okay, what'll Asano do? They're just gonna rest because they're, why are they gonna rest? They're not set to bed rest. Okay. This colony may very well die before I even finish tonight. Hold up, what was Milky Paper's last events? Betty dropped feebly due to a bruise. Milky Paper missed while trying to beat Arco Centipede with left fist. Okay, so you did try to beat up the Arco Centipede, but then the Arco Centipede shattered your left leg and torso, and bruising the torso caused you to die. What does the health tab say? Left leg destroyed, torso bruised and crack. Okay. Yeah, considering how poorly this is going, I might have to make a new save very soon. Low corruption. What does that mean? Let me hover over this. These people have a too low corruption need. If they reach 0% corruption, they can be easily swayed into a different ideology and build obelisks to maintain their corruption need, or perform incantation rituals to increase it by 10%. So basically, if they're not corrupt enough, they're not going to believe in Cthulhu anymore. I mean, there's obelisks around. Or if I put some more obelisks around, can you... You're not gonna... Can I get you to install it? Not assigned to constructing. Of course, of course. But what if you were assigned to constructing? There we go. Oh, Candace is up. I guess they're no longer catatonic. That's very nice. And now I'll... Oh no, I still need Asano to Actually, no, I could make Candace construct instead, since they have a higher skill. Yes. Okay. That way Asano will do whatever Asano needs to do. Doctoring, it looks like. And Candace will build what looks like beds. Or bridges. Can't quite tell, I'm too far zoomed out. Can always cancel that though. And let them build only 3 beds. What's Candace doing? Consuming lemons? Can you do that instead? Oh, there's a lot of tanks here, or APCs. Armored... oh, troop carrier, okay. Destroyed by some kind of heavy weapon. Useful components were looted or deteriorated a long time ago. So it'll just be steel, I imagine. Okay. Oh, there's an invasion event gonna happen now. Big siege, big raid drop, or a small raid. 2 of those are big, so if nobody votes, it looks like it's just going to be a big raid. I can probably handle it though. I'll just get the centipede to go and say hi. How wild is the centipede? Who's on animal handling? For a start. Let's move that over there. Handle. That would be us, no. Let's set your handling to a higher priority. What's your wildness? Hello? Training? Oh, same as it was before, okay. And the pug looks like it might be rotting. No, it's not yet. Okay, what's Asano up to? Consuming lemons. That are all the way... a while away. Okay. You could just go through here, you know. It's not deep water. You can walk around the edge. Might be deep water here, but you can definitely walk around the edge to get there. Anyway, here comes a raid event. It is... looks like a small raid. Nope, that's definitely a big raid. Unless it's been altered up because of the colony wealth. Either way, are you preparing or... no, you're attacking immediately. Centipede. Draft and... go here. Oh, go here. No. Asano. You need to draft and get out of there. Yeah. Get out of there. Where's the centipede? There's the centipede. That is fast. Jeez. Okay. Sure. And just set this here and it should shoot them. As soon as it gets in their range. Yep, there we go. Everybody's dying now. What's your health at? Everything burned off? Okay. Looks like this entire raid might be wiped out by this one Arco centipede. Oh. There we go. Thank you, Arco Centipede. Very cool. We'll allow everything too. There we go. Looks like Crispiness is about to die to being burnt alive. How fun. Sucks for Crispiness. However, it also sucks for me since I won't be getting their flesh for food purposes. I'll also undraft Asano. What's your shooting? Nothing. You will never shoot. So Betty will get the other gun. Okay. Also, nobody's going to be using that plasteel knife either, otherwise, because Candace cannot violence. That's fine. Same mood. Oh, that's really good, that iron will thing. Alright, everybody still has quite low corruption. Hello, the fire's spreading. Why is it disallowed? Allow it. If I haul urgently all of this, then Sano and Candace should rescue it from the flames that are encroaching upon it. I think. Nope, Asano's just gone to feed lemons. Okay. Guess we're not getting these people for food purposes, and Asano is sad wandering instead. Okay. Don't go through the flames. That's unwise. Okay, you went through the flames. Glad you're fine, but Jesus Christ. No, the steel! Haul, please. No, everybody's asleep. You cannot haul it because it's burning. Can you haul that? No, you will never do hauling. Okay. Oh, the steel didn't die from the fire. Nice. Okay, we've got another event happening next for everybody to vote for. Either an animal's going to self-tame, we're going to get a traveller event, or it's going to start raining. Okay. These are fine. Jesus Christ. The centipede is insane. I might deconstruct all of these just to get materials from them. What's Betty up to? Yes, your mood is completely bad. And why aren't they able to move around? Consciousness at 35 because malnutrition, pain, and heat stroke. Moving is 0 because of consciousness, muscle parasites, heat stroke, and damage. Can I get Candace to feed... No, can I get Asano to feed Betty? That way we can get the malnutrition out of the way. Oh look, you go for the river now. We don't have a lot of food, we've just got the lemons around that we've been eating. Chat event. Chat has voted to change the weather to rain. Okay. Cool. That means that this fire should go away, and it is currently going away. I forget how brown the dirt is beneath when you take away all this grass that's around. It's just nothing. But it is regrowing quite fast. Well, I say fast, but it regrows at the rate it wants to regrow at. Harvest the orange tree. Someone. Medical emergency. Are you starving to death? No, you're just in a heat stroke. Yeah, that's not great. At least you're corrupt. Actually, does that corruptness appear in the need? It does. Nobody's corrupt even with this obelisk around. If I instead go to my little ideologian spot, which I forgot where it was, so I'm going to place another one. Oh no, there it is, I found it. Right where I was going to put the other one. Chthonian Festival Fiesta of Equality. Incantation, that's what we want. Must assign somebody to the role of an unmentionable peer. So, Asano. Unmentionable peer. Begin. Asano, where you going? Consuming lemons? Role change has been cancelled, why? Maybe there's not enough people awake to do a role change. I don't know. I have a feeling that this religion is about to go extinct, I guess. Oh well. It's fun either way. I like how badly this colony's gone. We haven't even got the rice field planted. And these are probably gonna die before they get harvested. Fun. Okay, days. I thought they said death for a moment. I was incredibly worried. The final straw was that Milky Paper is left unburied though. And I mean, I would bury them, but nobody can actually plant or make a grave. I have no control over the situation. Joy. What I might even do, my V's running out pretty quickly, and having no control over the game just is not fun playing. And so I might either find something else to do or raid out early. It's likely that it's going to be an early raid out though. Which environment event should happen? Neutral, good, or neutral? It's not going to have a bad event. And more than likely it's going to be neutral. So we'll just see what happens. just wait for Asano to... What I could even do is just have control of the Arco Centipede and kill every living thing. Orbital heat ray. There are 2 orbital heat rays. If I set one here, just kill all of those real quick. Lemurs. Yay, food. And I can select lemons and disallow lemons because that could be part of what was causing nothing to happen. Everybody's just going out to find lemons, but it takes them more than a day to get there. So they lose the priority of finding lemons, and then the next day they go out to find lemons. Rinse and repeat. Here we go, here's lemons. Select similar from the entire map. Oh, my computer does not like that. Don't allow. Did I have any dropped frames there? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay, okay, what's happened? Oh, the game is taking its time. Let's let it figure something out. I don't know what's going on. The music's still going, so I think the game isn't crashed, but I do have the Wheel of Death. Ah, how fun. Let's give it a little bit. Let's see if it resolves itself. You know, I don't think it's resolving itself. I think whatever event that TTK tried to trigger, I think that just completely demolished the game. Alright, how fun. So basically, I think I'm going to tell the game to quit and then raid out to someone. Because I don't know if you can see that, but the... Oh no, you can't see it, but my screen's gone grey and it's giving me the app is not responding. How fun. Right. Bye, rimworld. Alright, I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. Who am I following that's currently live? The cat's playing rimworld. Dead Mouse Fetish. We've got Silderberg playing Space Engineers. Silderberg, one of their videos helped me figure out how to get TTK working to an extent. I think I'm gonna read Odd because I just want to watch them play Miku. Enjoy the tap stream. It might be a bit better than the rimworld stream that just happened. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, enjoy yourselves. Go say hi. Bye.